All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
That one just misses.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Jose Ramirez. Foul ball. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That one ripped. Well, he pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Muncy digs in. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And out of here. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. And now, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Schwarber makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... And here is Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And now... it's going to be Travis Bazzana.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And now the count is even.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Next offering misses down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1 gone, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Junior Caminero. Bazzana at first, 1 gone. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Runner, he's going.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Tag and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Swings and misses. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Stan Musial. Gore back to work. Into left center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sammy Sosa stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
He's got it. And there's 1 away. And he holds it first with a single. Nice job getting the ball back in there. Here's Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Out to short. Oh, great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. First and second, 1 out. Here's Gleyber Torres. And that one off the outside edge.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Inside. And the count now 2-0. Anthony. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over, and now Elly De La Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position.
He pulls it down at second. And back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, James Wood. That one down the line. And that's a fair ball. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. That misses, and it's 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Wood on at first. Nobody out. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
This one popped up. Torres makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And there's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. This one in the air right field. Sosa under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Jose Bautista. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Nope, that's off the plate.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And the righty deals. Inside at 100, and now 3-2. In the air right side, Sosa moving under this one. Drops into the glove, and that ends. And we're back. Now it's Jose Ramirez. There's a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And there's a foul ball. Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. In the air out to center. Anthony makes his way towards it, hauls it in, and there's one away. Stepping in, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 so far. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Anthony makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Max Muncy digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 outs, base is empty. That one missed.
Inside, ball 2.
This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So runner at second, 2 down. Soriano the next to hit. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that's outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. That's a base hit. And that stops the lead runner at third on a 2-out double. Stan Musial getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And misses inside. Bazana in plenty of time to first, and that is back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Booyah! And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Next to hit, Dalton Rushing. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and we're all square. It's 2-2. Ellie De La Cruz at the dish. He's a guy who could fill up a scorecard.
Everyone stops what they're doing when this guy's at the dish. He's a dream player for fans.
And strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This one in the air. Torres makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Travis Bazzana.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
One out, base is empty. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Caminero at the plate and takes high there. And another ball. Up the middle, De La Cruz slings to first, and that'll do it. But two round trippers in this inning, the long ball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Sammy Sosa. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Adley Rutschman will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. And it's 1-1. So there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone.
Dives and he can't hang on. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Headed towards the corner. Wood gives chase. And that's the third out. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Wood, 22 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2021. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Now the batter now, Adrian Beltre. That's out to center field. Musial under it. And that is that. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Gore back to work. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that is foul.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. And a good eye there. And that's down and away. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Muncy up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
That's in. Ball 2.
Ortiz aboard here at first with nobody out.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. De La Cruz. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Bautista, in time double play. Now Alfonso Soriano. That one fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Jose Bautista. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And here is Roman Anthony. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. That one at triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one ripped to left. And foul ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Dalton rushing now at the plate.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs. That's in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat. All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a swing and a miss. And we're back. And now Stan Musial. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times.
That's outside.
That's outside. And that's ball 2.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
So up next, Sammy Sosa. That misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job. They're stepping up to the challenge. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Reaching for it and brings it in. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Golden opportunity right here. This one in the air. Bautista. And there's 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
De La Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And no one can get there. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate for 2 now. A 2-run double.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Ramirez swings and blasts one. Deep to right field, and it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ortiz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one hit to right. Wood sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in San Diego, now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. In the air, left field. Soriano moves under it, and there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. He is struck out, and he is walked. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Digging in, Junior Caminero. New pitcher now, John Franco.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
0-2 is the count.
Snap throw to first.
Hey.
Bazzana back on a dive. Next pitch is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Bazzana, the base runner at first with 1 out. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Now at the plate, James Wood. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Muncy to hit. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. That misses. 1-0. Bautista in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Strike 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wood makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Stan Musial. And that's down. A base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Sammy Sosa, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Musial, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
0-2.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and back here at Petco Park. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. And that one fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Schwarber out of the play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Beltre, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2. Just missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. 2 away. Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Bautista back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Rushing, collects, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Anthony makes the play, 2 away now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot. It's 7-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And now David Ortiz. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in San Diego, out to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Just missed. That one inside. Now 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. Musial going back on this one. Booyah! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. Next to hit, Dalton Rushing on the ground. He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That's inside.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Misses outside, 2-2. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they inch closer. It's 7-4. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first, 2 out. And now the DH, Junior Caminero.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Line drive, reaching down, makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That's
Outside. And 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Nope, that's inside.
Gets it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the grab, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Stan Musial. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit in the air, right field. Wood makes the play, and that is that. Back here at Petco Park, and now the right fielder, James Wood. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now, Kyle Schwarber. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Emmanuel Clase comes on trying to close. Close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Adrian Beltre digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs. Slider misses outside. That's way outside, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. And 1-1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Puts it away for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
And a foul ball. Sabathia, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Foul ball there. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the slider just misses. Close one, doesn't get the call.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around second is Ramirez. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So up next, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Slides, but it gets by him. In from third is the tying run.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Fastball is outside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Got him. Good job at damage control. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark McGwire. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball. Three-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
David Ortiz stands in now, looks at that one inside.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. McGwire, the lead runner at second. Altuve at first. One gone. Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Here's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, right side. Torres handles in plenty of time to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. And that is that. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And that's just foul. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one the other way.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Out to center. Buxton moves under it. And there's one down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Sosa hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. fly to left his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Sosa off of first with 2 away. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Sosa. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. And here is Sosa to the plate. Max Scherzer back to work. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball.
Try to go again
2
with the
strikes.
fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. And 1 out now. Here's Byron Buxton. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the catcher comes up to him, Samuel Basallo. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. That one missed.
Inside.
That one outside. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. And that's outside ball 4. So 2 down. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Inside, just missed. That one inside, 2-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him. Back here in Denver, leading off, David Ortiz. Sabathia back to work. Well struck, right field. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here comes Max Muncy. Just missed. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Fought off foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Gets under it and pops it up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Musial in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Alvarez sprinting after it. Squeezes it, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Elly De La Cruz. Max Scherzer goes to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1. Nope. That's inside.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. And that one hit to first. And foul ball. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The changeup missing, and now it's even 1-1. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Scherzer ahead 1-2. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
Inside ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Ortiz batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Smoked on the ground to 2nd. Tosses to 1st. Out number 3. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Counts 1-0. One ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that one missing low. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. The relay now back in safely at first.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Sosa gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two now. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Here's Gleyber Torres. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. So bases all loaded up. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-zip.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
There goes Ellie. Pitch misses. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Nice grab. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
One down, runners at second and third.
Ball, that's out.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 on, 1 out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I can't lose, ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. He is safe.
He's in there.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with help.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And now here is Alfonso Soriano. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a miss. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Misses off the plate. 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering way upstairs. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the fielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Inside,
Usual in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that chance handled to Elliott, second for one, to McGuire in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Sammy Sosa. Off the mark there. Ball one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next to hit, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Puts a bunt down. Bare hand grab, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Scherzer keeping him close. That missed by a lot. Ball one. On the ground, could be two. Over to Torres. Over to first, but he beats it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one fouled off. 2 outs. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one is inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it. Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
De La Cruz up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball one. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
That catches the corner.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2.
Adley Rutschman.
That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's out number 2. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's downstairs. Now 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark McGwire. And misses inside.
Well, these players finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at-bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Well, we know this, down 1 or down 10, Jose Altuve is not going to give away an at-bat.
That's to third. Muncy sends to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. David Ortiz will hit next. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And there's a ball. That one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Has room, and he makes the catch. So now here's the DH, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And there's a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Billy Wagner comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Next offering misses down and away. That's down and in.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Struck him out looking. Sammy Sosa now at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Gets the bunt down the right side. And they put the tag on him. That's the back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
That's out.
Now pitching.
And the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and they get Musial for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now a relay to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Adley Rutschman digs in now. Alvarez makes the grab. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So digging in, Kobe Mayo. He's 0 for 1. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Just missed.
1-1.
Bunts it towards the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth. Here is Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Alvarez in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Denver, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Cut on and missed at 101. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Jose Altuve. And the first offering is not close. This to third, and that one finds its way through.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got it. Enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is David Ortiz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Altuve leads off first with 1 away. And that one almost hit him. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soriano moves under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Messina back to work. Muncy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Muncy hits one in the air. It gets down a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Stepping in, Alfonso Soriano. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch misses outside. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. In to score from first. It's 10-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Sosa at the plate and takes high
Ball 1,
there.
no strike.
Musial stands at second with no outs.
Boom,
Look
that guy.
out!
Take your man.
And it hit him.
Now, biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out number 1 on the grab. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Tags the runner. And it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2's the count.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Buxton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Brug, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. Buxton back in there. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Runner goes again.
He
throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the batter now, Kobe Mayo. And that one gets past the catcher. The tag, and that's the ball game. 10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Ready to go now. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. See you later. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Popped up. Beltre on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Manny Ramirez will hit next.
The lefty, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
In the air, right field. Abreu brings it in with a nice running grab. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Terry Pendleton. In the air, left field, down the line. Davis hauls it in to end the inning. Back now at Singer Stadium. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Churio. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's going to be Jack Caglione. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next offering is down low.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him. Strikes out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Matt Strom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
David Ortiz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Chris, it's a lot easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah, there's a ton of travel in this league, and some folks might argue it's too much. I've definitely questioned it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Yeah, the Lima-Tokyo combination, that's pretty rough. That flight eats up more miles than flying from San Francisco to New York, back to San Francisco, and then back to New York.
Thanks, that didn't make me feel any better.
On the ground right side, 4, 6,
That's an out.
3, and they turn the double play. Here's Adley Rutschman.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
hammers that one deep left field and forget it. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the line. Davis hustling after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Seoul. Now it's the DH, Matt Olson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Scherzer deals. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That one in there across the letters. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 outs. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is 1-2. Stays alive. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. Foul ball. 0-1. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That's to third. Can't field it cleanly. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. First and second, 2 outs. Pendleton now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Bautista, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Swings through it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gary Sanchez.
Now pitching. Lee Smith.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
No
ton.
ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Fastball for a strike. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Eric Davis in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the ball game. 2-0 your final. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
There's a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Here's Yelich at the dish. And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Derek Jeter. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball there. Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Curtis Granderson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Jeter off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a foul out of play. Right side, Eldridge. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Chop to first, Eldridge. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, bases empty. At the plate, David Ortiz. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That one misses, and now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. Late on that fastball.
To the right side. The tag, and he's out. Inning over. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Crochet back to work. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Comes up empty.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Inside. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1.
No score here in the second. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Late swing fouled off.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Here's the center fielder, Stan Musial. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Way upstairs, and it's 2-1. In the dirt, blocked. Glasnow, ready and deals. To third. Slings to first in time. Here's Adley Rutschman. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that is the inning. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt. Here comes a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pendleton gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Man at first, one away. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Christian Yelich. Struck out swinging his first time. Just off the outside edge. To the right side. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 8.
And that one up and in. Look out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one gone. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
De La Cruz leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one hammered center field. Granderson settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Off the mark there. 1-0. Ground ball to the right side. And he's out on the tag. And that will end. Back here in Kansas City. And now the DH, Derek Jeter. First offering, and it just misses. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Out towards right center field. Sosa on his way in. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Pitch misses inside. And 1-1. That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
4th inning underway. No score. That
Three
one
balls,
misses,
one strike.
and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss.
We got a full count. 3-2.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Muncy measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Granderson pulls it in on the run. Stan Musial digs in now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And he handles it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sosa, the next to hit. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
So now 1-2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that.
Whips it across, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Crochet back to work. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bazzana now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In the dirt, ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third. He did not go around. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Bazzana stands at first with 1 out. And that misses as well. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez. Struck out swinging his first time. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Justin Martinez.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's the ball.
Started to swing, held up.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball, left side. Over to Torres. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one not close. Ball 1.
Well, these guys looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Swung on, belted. That one opts against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
De La Cruz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run!